What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another car video. And today, while I am traveling to LA, I'm going to meet Jesse Milestone for lunch before I leave town. Wanted to go ahead and cover this story about Andy Signore and April Dawn. Now, I'm sure most of you are already caught up with the story, but if you're not, Andy Signore is the founder and creator of Screen Junkies, one of the more successful YouTube channels on the platform. Millions and millions of subscribers, millions of views, probably billions of views. Screen Junkies was very, very prominent years ago and still is very much prominent. But Andy was at the forefront of all of that. Now, I never liked Andy, as I said on Twitter, and I tagged him on Twitter. I never liked Andy. I thought Andy was a dick. I thought Andy came off as a male feminist douchebag. I always thought he was just disingenuous. He was always being offended over Donald Trump's words, which is just bullshit on a whole nother level. So I've never liked Andy. I never cared about Andy. So when he got caught up in all this mess, he basically got caught up in the Me Too nonsense. I think he was, according to Jeremy from The Quartering, he was the second high-profile person that was actually affected by the Me Too nonsense after Ashley Judd said something about it, or started the Me Too movement. And if you watch Andy Signore's video, I think it's Popcorn Planet is his channel. If you watch his video, he breaks it all down to everything that happened. So basically, Andy was married with a family, and basically he cheated. He was cheating, but he was a prominent person, very wealthy, very well known, very successful. Whenever that happens, you clearly have women coming after you. It's not difficult to hook up, and that's pretty much what happened. And this chick, April Dawn, pretty much made up a lot of lies and a lot of stories about how Andy sexually assaulted her. She went on to start dating somebody named I think it's JTE. He's affiliated with like Schmoes Know and Collider and all that. I've seen the guy's videos, and that guy got all mixed up in it, and believing his girlfriend's nonsense, he started spreading a lot of the false allegations against Andy. And eventually, once these allegations came to light, Andy surrounded himself with a bunch of far-left lunatics, a bunch of far-left SJWs, and most of them are still at Screen Junkies. They are shitty people. These are the people that'll call you racist and sexist for not liking a goddamn movie. Those are the people that Andy was surrounded by. That's the type of person Andy was. And Andy learned that those people will eat you alive. They will never have your back. They will eat you alive. They will not stand with you. They will not give you due process. The moment they can virtue signal on your behalf to make themselves look better, they will do it. And that's exactly what happened. Screen Junkies is full of pieces of shit SJWs. They are garbage. They're garbage human beings. And that doesn't surprise me. Again, I've never liked Screen Junkies, and I've never liked anybody associated with Screen Junkies, because that's the type of mentality that they've always given off. So, anyway, April Dawn makes up all of these wild accusations about Andy Signore, about assaulting him, or him assaulting her, and rape allegations, and all this other crazy stuff. And Andy basically lost everything. Andy lost his career, he lost his family, he lost his identity. Anybody that he was surrounded himself with that called themselves a friend, they turned on him publicly. They didn't support him. And the thing that Andy is most guilty of is being a shitty, husband and cheating on his wife. And he probably did that multiple times. I'm not sure. I mean, I know the April Dawn story has been confirmed by him. I'm sure he probably did it more. And that's fine. I mean, look, man, that happens. It's not right, but it happens. I'm not here to judge somebody on that premise alone. But the man didn't deserve everything that happened to him. But this is the culture we're in with the Me Too movement, with the believe all women nonsense going around out there. It's we've been, not we, because there's so many of us that are too smart to realize it, but generally speaking, a lot of the NPCs out there, they've been programmed to believe that once a woman makes an accusation, it is 100% fact, and you must believe her, and you must not challenge her. You must not ask questions. You must not ask for facts or any kind of evidence. No, you believe the woman. You believe her blindly, and you do not ask questions. That is the mentality that is being created by Hollywood and the mainstream media. And this is the type of mentality that absolutely got Andy Signore eaten alive by his friends, by his colleagues, by his co-workers, and by anybody that is wrapped up into that nonsense. And he lost everything simply for being a shitty husband. If that is the criteria for losing everything, then there's a lot of guys that won't have anything. But that's the Me Too movement in a nutshell. And it continues to expose this garbage for what it is. Because it is garbage. Like, it is absolutely garbage. The Me Too movement is trash. There's a lot of movements out there that are trash. We're going to focus on the Me Too movement right now. But any kind of movement is kind of trash at this point for me, man. I'm just getting tired of all this fucking hashtag bullshit movements. And I'm just tired of it, man. Anyway, Me Too, once again being exposed for the witch hunt that it is, because Me Too is essentially a witch hunt against men. It's made it to where men can't flirt with women. Men can't hold the door for a woman. Men can't do anything anymore when it comes to the Me Too movement. And it's stripping us of our individuality, of our personality, of our ability to do anything. Henry Cavill, Superman himself. Henry Cavill said he is intimidated to even flirt with a woman because of the Me Too movement. That is the nonsensical place we are at with all of this. I have given Andy an open invite to come on Geeks and Gamers and talk to me, so he can, continue to tell his side of this entire crazy situation. And I'm not home, obviously. I'm in Southern California right now, but I'll be heading home later today. It'll take me a few days to get home because, like a crazy person, I drove. But I would love to have Andy on. I will tell Andy exactly what I thought of him back in that time. I won't hold anything back. I'll tell him how shitty of a person I thought he was and how I never liked him and the reasons I didn't like him. So, I mean, he needs to know that going into it. I'm not just going to be like, oh, Andy, it's so great. No, I will tell him exactly what I think. But I'll be respectful to him. I'll be nice to him because I think at the end of the day, the man's been completely screwed over by a garbage movement. And I think that more people need to... The guy deserves a second chance. I mean, he absolutely does. He definitely deserves a second chance. I don't know what his politics are. I don't care what his politics are. He definitely appears to have made a significant change as a person. He says as much in his video. He seems incredibly humble, incredibly broken by all of this. And I do believe that he deserves another chance. I apologize if the sunlight is in the camera view. My bad. But yeah, tough situation that he faced. And as somebody again that never liked him, kind of despised him, I'm willing to do any in my small part to try and highlight this guy's situation, and maybe he can get a second chance from the type of people that follow Geeks and Gamers. And in my opinion, the majority of people that follow Geeks and Gamers are well-intentioned people that we don't live in an echo chamber. We don't gatekeep. We're not here to say, oh, if you don't agree with us or if you're not this, then you're that. No, I mean, again, really what we don't like is SJWs. That's really what it comes down to. We don't want SJWs involved in Geeks and Gamers. We don't want these crazy identity politic people. We don't want people that the moment you say you don't like a movie, their first response is, oh, you must be intimidated by women. We don't want any of that. Luckily, that's a very small minority of people that are out there, and they're so insignificant. The only thing they're good for is making YouTube videos and profiting from them. And I'll continue to do that, and I will never apologize for it. Other than that, thank you guys very much for checking out this video. I look forward to start I got a lot. We got a lot in the works once I get back home to Florida. We have a lot to work on. So the future is bright for Geeks and Gamers. Andy Signore, one more time, I'm offering you an invitation to join me on the channel. If you want to talk in private, feel free to hit me up on Twitter. My inbox is open. Any questions you would have before coming on, I will be more than happy to answer them and speak with you, man. And then we'll go from there. But I definitely believe Andy deserves a second chance. So you guys have a good one, and we will talk to you later. Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.